Finance channel. My name is Sonyinye, and I will be talking about Womiba Finance channel, the tech training, and how it relates to Finland Schengen visa. There are many issues, and what I hate about this thing is that people will just go and read one line wherever they are reading it, and they will come and throw a question. They don't understand. Yes, any Schengen visa, you can switch it if you have common sense. Let me just put it like that. And this is not for, to talk down on anybody. But if you have sense, you will know that all the immigration, whatever it is in immigration, is common sense. For instance, I will give you an example of the ones that is popular that you know. When we want to come to UK as students, we tell them we are coming as students. Do you know how many people, how many students do you see that come here and went to master study? It's common sense. So you don't come and go and tell them, after this Schengen visa, I will go, because most of you talk too much. So there are things you have to use common sense. For instance, if I was in anybody's shoe coming using Schengen visa and trying to use it, the first thing I would do is to look for a vocational study in that country I want to go to. I get a vocational study. Then I get admission. Due to I don't have money to do this long proof of funds. You understand? And why we are using all these things is because how many of us have all these millions? When you convert your own currency to the millions that you need to have, it's nothing. Somebody converted 6 million naira and she was about to cry. It's nothing. So the easiest way is just to come here, the holiday break. Then you report to the school that look at here, you are here, and you have paid fees. Nobody will tell you to go back. This is what you book in consultation to do. But I'm just saying it here because there are over 10 people telling me, I'm applying for the Schengen visa, but I have read this thing. I will not respond to one liner. If you cannot think for yourself, you book consultation so that we can think for you. That's what consultation is. So we have given you everything, and we told you that if you are looking for a job in that Schengen country you're going, start looking for a job. Start recording the address of those recruitment firms. There's a noise in your background, I think. I know you're here. I know you're here. I didn't introduce you. I know you're here, but I'll come to you. I just want to say this so that the people that were asking me this question will get it right away. So if I'm the one coming to Schengen visa, I don't have money for this POF because after you convert the naira you have or the cedis or the Central African francs or the cedis or the South African rands, when you convert it, it becomes small, nothing. So now, how do you maneuver this POF? Even people in UK, how do you maneuver people that wants to come to UK? How do you maneuver it? You maneuver it with common sense. Either you look for a cheap vocational studies that your money, but vocational study in UK will not work. In United Kingdom will not work. It's university education. Let's get that one aside. So where vocational studies will work is Lithuania, Greece, Portugal, Spain, Finland, Slovakia, Slovenia, Bulgaria, Romania, and all that. And Germany, yes, Germany, Austria, and Liechtenstein. There's a country close to in between Germany, Switzerland. It's called Liechtenstein. It's in Europe, but it's not popular. I think they only have population about 70,000 or 30 something. I've forgotten, but somebody is there. I know a client that is there in that country. So what you will do is you have to start applying for jobs. If you don't have brain to learn, start applying for job, whether it's warehouse, cleaning, and all that. I have done many videos, more than 50 videos, listing all the recruitment firms and all that. I have tried to research and list them, even call them to confirm. Then start applying for those jobs. When you are applying, be book if they are booking your interview, be going, but get your Schengen visa, go there. It will be easy when you are inside than when you are outside. That's another popular question. Now, they are asking me, is it easy? Is the country good? Am I going to suffer? You will suffer. I don't want to go spend anything. You will suffer. Yes. If you don't want to suffer, stay in Africa, you will eat good food. You have your family. Then, if you have any problem, your family is there to help you. Don't come and be asking me useless questions. I'm telling you, I'm angry. This is not your country. You're going to a country that you don't have any relatives. And you don't even have good money to stay in 5-star hotel. And you're telling me whether it's comfort. Who will make the life comfort for you? If it's suffering, you will suffer. So get that one side. So don't ask me again whether it's good. You will do this. You will do. Even medical doctors, when they come with all those their certificates, they will suffer. This is settling down. You're settling down. You're coming from a topographic continent, sunshine, good sunshine. You're coming to a country where there's cold. From the day one, you have to start paying for your heating system. You have to. So it's a culture shock with struggling to get permanent residence. And you're telling me that you want comfort. Remove comfort from the word when you're talking of relocation. Accept that you will suffer. You will suffer. I'm telling you now. You will suffer. So don't ask me that question again. Nobody will do cake for you and give you wine. Nobody will do it. Even your next door neighbor is your enemy when you come here, because you're coming with this thing we have. It's another number 2 bad mark for us. So you will suffer. If it's suffering, you will suffer. In Jesus' name, you will suffer. So get that one side, because this is somebody's country. It's not your father's house. You will suffer. Then number 3, the other question they normally ask. Somebody told me, excuse me, whenever somebody says something that what I have not said, follow that one. And when you have problem, go to that person so that they will solve it for you. I don't force my opinion, or I don't force, because I take my time to do research. I take my time to call the embassies. I take my time to confirm. And if you want to come and say doubt, go to that, follow that instruction, and it is good with me. But don't bring the consequences. I have somebody here. I told her not to come because she has a baby that is 4 months. I told her not to come to UK. It's as simple as that. Anybody, a single mother with a 4-month-old baby coming here, to settle down with a student or whatever, it will be hard, because childcare cost is. She's told me with her mother that they told her that there are many black people here. Jesus Christ. I said, so an able adult in this Europe will leave their job and come and be helping you to nurse your baby. She said that somebody told her that she will get childmind, that like local ones, she will be paying £10, £20, and all that. I said, okay, I don't know about that one. I had a professional job that I left because of childcare. And somebody is now telling you, first of all, I asked whether that person is a mother that have carried pregnancy here and gave birth in this country so that they will understand what is childcare. She said that that person said everybody that they have asked. When she came here, after 2 months, she started calling me. I block her. This is the way I behave. Oh. You will not see me. Whenever you start having problem with what they told you, I block you straight away. I don't have time to be going back and forth because you cannot do something and bring the consequences for me to solve. I don't solve that. I'm not even an immigration officer, lawyer, and all that. I am an engineer. So my first degree is engineering. My second degree is engineering. The final one is still engineering. So I don't have any knowledge of law, legal thing. So when you start having this problem, go to lawyers so that they can take care of you. That is where you need to go. You don't need to come to me. So, because if you check the description of all my video, I normally put a disclaimer. I am not an immigration lawyer. I didn't study law. I am not a government immigration officer. What am I? So I'm using my own experience, immigration experience, to give you, to tell you what is happening and what you can benefit from with the immigration, like seeing the loopholes where you can, downplay whatever rules that are there and get what you want and move. So if they are not okay for you, then you can now follow those ones or you pay immigration lawyer to help you. If you want immigration lawyer number, I can do that one for you. I have them. There are many. Most of them follow me here, and most of them are my subscribers. So I have them plenty. If you anywhere you want immigration lawyer, I will give it to you within 5 minutes so that they will start helping you. Then the final question is this: can I come with my children? So let me just say that one. You must come with a husband or a wife if you want to come with children. Because as a student, as a worker, you must come with a husband, or you can make your brother your husband, whatever it is, but you must come with another adult that will help you. So, childcare is a big thing, my brothers and sisters. Don't come here with a child that is under 16 that cannot go do anything for themselves. I left professional job to do night work, care night work, because of childminder. So this is the shoes I have worn. And I'm telling you now, the realities of on ground. No, but even when your mother is here, you know your mother, the same blood, a woman that gave birth to you, she will not leave her job to come and take care of you, your children. It's as bad as that. Your own mother. Except when you bring your own mother from back home, they don't have mortgage to pay. They don't have anything to pay here. So they are in your house and you are giving them food, paying all the bills and all that. That is when it can work. That's why you see people bring their mother here for 5 years or 10 years. Yeah, so that she can help. So you can't do it alone as a single parent without indefinite leave to remain or permanent residency or citizenship. Because when you have one of those, then you can now go and apply for child, depending on your salary. Because then I think I was in a salary of 45 something. Then my salary has gone above where government can help me. I have to leave professional job as an engineer and went to go and do care work so that I can take care of my children. It was demoralizing and it was depressing. And you'll be looking at yourself, wasting away while taking care of your children. That sacrifice mothers make it. So if no adult is coming to look after those children, better stay back home. I'm begging you. Because when you start coming here, hey, I'm here already now, help me. It's block straight. Nobody will help you. No, even those. Hey, God. Hey, Jesus Christ. Okay, let me just tell you why they will not help you so that you accept. They have their own bills to pay. They are working. And most people here normally hold more than one job. So what happened is this. There will be no time for them to look after your own children and go to their own work. And you can't pay their bills. You see where it is coming up. You can't pay their bills. So why would they leave their job to come and help you? You understand my point? It is not that they are wicked. No, it is not that they don't like you and your children. It's, yeah, my Igbo peoples know Kwego. Now money wahala be that. Except I have seen my one girl I schooled with. She never worked when we were doing our first, like when we were doing manufacturing finance. She never worked. There are people like that. The husband sent two adults with her. She had a baby plus another two kids. So she came with two able adults. She was living in a mansion and they were funding the whole thing because she had a politician as a husband. I don't have that husband. I don't have a politician husband. So she never worked. She was going her thing. Two adults were taking care of the children. We need to take care of our children. We work. Look at my eyes. I've worked. I've come back. I've made dinner. I'm sitting to do my passive income and all that and all that. Then somebody will come and tell me to look after their children. God. So where will I fit that? I can feel that. That's why sometimes there was even a time there were many certification I missed in my life because of child. One that was calling, I think it was Cariston, to tell you, I'm just calling their names so that if they are watching, they will remember. I was about to go for that exam. I couldn't see anybody to look after I was carrying my children, my child, my little baby and my children. I was crying, shedding tears. No go area. Where will I leave them? Where will I dump them? Nobody. So it will affect your career and all that. Then you will come from Africa and want somebody to leave. Maybe somebody that's that have finished those childcare and trying to climb career ladder. You will be telling the person to look after your child. Are you okay? So somebody like now, I have a niece here, but I don't disturb her. I've never told her to leave her work for one day. And I hope when she have a baby, she will know how to do it because she still have a mother that is young. Yeah. So me, when I finish, like all those tears I shed, all those career exams I missed, and somebody will come and tell me, no, when I finish this thing now I'm doing, child care and child wahala, I will not do it again. Even for my own child, I will not do it. I have done it and I have gotten certificate as a woman, and that's okay. I will not do it. I have to live my own life. So to tell you, somebody will come tomorrow, tell me, no. There will be a time I find a way to do your own. So whenever you're coming here with children, come with a man. If you are a man coming, come with your wife. Oh, whether una won't marry or una never marry, go and marry now and come together. It is so easy for two people. This is immigration system is where those things they say in the Bible work. They said two heads are better than one. This is where it is working. Two heads is better than one here because your wife might go to work in the night. You will sleep with the children. She comes back, then you go to your own work. That's what they do here. Then you will go to your own work. Sometimes you will not even see your husband. or your wife for 1 week or 2 weeks. Then you will carry 3 children. The last one is 4 months. You're carrying them from here and saying that somebody told you it will work on Schengen. God, I've noticed something. It will work. Somebody like me, even if I'm your sister, I will block you. I will make sure you never visit me with those children, but I can't because I can't. I can't do it. I have done it. There was even a time I was I was I was in Cambridgeshire. I took my child to London. It's just like, okay, for people, for Nigerians, let me explain it to you now. I was in Lagos. I have to take my child to Benin so that I can go for inspection and supervision in my job. You see what I mean? I have to take my child to, to Benin, come back to Lagos, then have to do my supervision and my promotion exams. This is the way it works here. And after doing all these things, when I'll be like going to my retirement age and you're coming to tell me to look after your own baby, are you okay? I will not touch it though. Call me anything, I will not touch anybody's child. I told you now I'm carrying my own and I'm crying, shedding tears because it's affecting my career. And after doing all these things, you will bring your own. Know how you are managing it by yourself, my dear. Nobody will do it for you here. Nobody will take care of your children. Do it in Nigeria or leave them in Nigeria for some time and come here and establish. If your husband is not coming with you, don't come. If you have children on that, like all those 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, because no matter how it is, you can't leave them anywhere. So be careful whatever somebody is telling you. I'm just giving you the final warning. Be very careful. Anybody telling you that coming here with children under 16 is is a thing. Be very careful. Come with a man or a woman. Make him or her your wife. Come together if you're single, so that two people can help each other. Anyhow, you people help each other. So the final one in this switch, if you want to come and you have not applied for this visa, start looking for a school or start looking for culinary skill school. If you are going to Italy, Italy is cheap. I will tell you now the cheap vocational studies. Go to Bulgaria. There are some courses that you even register with 400, 200 or 300 euros. Go to Italy. All these contents I'm saying now, they are in this my channel. They are in this my channel. Go to Italy. There's a content I may look for it here. Go to Italy. There are courses that you will do 500, 1,000. You register, you come, because when you register, then you come with that 90 days. It will help you migrate. But you people want people to be teaching you this like a 5-year-old baby, 5 years old baby. No, it doesn't work like that. So sometimes you think for yourself. But whatever you do in this switch visa, make sure you are within legal, what are they calling it? Your visa will not expire before you switch. Make sure everything. That is why I said, if you are planning to come, start to apply for school, vocational school, before you come. So when you get the admission, keep quiet, then come with that Schengen visa. Because what Schengen visa will do for you is that it will eliminate POF. All these big POF, it will eliminate it. Because when you are coming as a student, if you tell them that if you want to go and apply for study, they want to make sure, because students, you are limited to what you can do. Yes, you are limited to what you can, how many hours you can work in some. But all these vocational studies, that is why it's good. You know why vocational study is good? Vocational study is good is that because as a student, you will earn money on it. For instance, if you are coming here as someone doing vocational studies in mechanic or in mechanic something, you will go for internship. In that internship, they will pay you, but not like a permanent staff. And again, the second reason why vocational study is the best is that you will know the industry network. Because, for instance, when they send you to a company for internship, it is there that you have to make the connection that in that your field. So that is why many people are going for vocational study. It gives them access to the industry. For instance, if they are in IT industry, when they are doing internship, they will send them to IT company. So they will make a lot of connection in that with that internship. Then, not only that, they will get some stipends. So that is why vocational study is good. You are, it's a hands-on training. It's not theory. You are taught for some time, but you will be sent to the field to know that thing that you are doing. So that is why it's good. It's good. People like it, and people prefer it because not only that it's cheap, it gives you access to the industry that you are on. Then number three, you can network easily. If you are smart, you network, then you get a better job. So that is why start looking for vocational studies. When you get vocational study, just leave it. Some vocational studies are from August, September. Now, I think some of the vocational studies in Finland, uh, if it's not closed, it might. Some of them are winding down because they are early people that normally start this registration, new entrants. So they finish it on time. So if you are going to Austria, the same thing. If you want to go to Australia with all this Schengen visa, it's the same thing. Look for vocational study, pay for the admission fee and all that. Even if when they give you offer letter, leave your offer letter, go with Schengen visa so that you can remove those POF they are checking, so that it will be easy for you to move and go and when you get to the place, then you switch easily. If you are going for a job, you don't have the brain anymore to study. Then you can look for job. Start looking for jobs. Start connecting with all those recruitment agencies that are there. So when you get there, then you start calling them that you're already in the country that you came. Do they have something for you? Even if it's cleaning, take it at that time. Yes, take it, even if it's cleaning, care work, and take it at that time. Then stay there and reapply for work permit because you already are at work. You are not allowed to work on Schengen visa or earn money on Schengen visa except through switching routes. So that's why you have to be preparing those things because you only have 90 days window. You have to be preparing it back home. That's the way they do it. You prepare it back home, get admission so that when you go, you can use that before that 90 days to enter school and finish everything, switch everything. Then you are fine. Don't allow your visa to expire without you not getting anything. Although you can extend Schengen visa inside that country. Once you are approaching 1 month and you are still, then you ask for extension. You are allowed extension. Yes, you can extend it for another 3 months. You are allowed extension. It's as simple as that. So far you can prove the hotel or wherever you are staying, you are allowed extension. Go and ask any immigration officer. You are allowed extension. So, but don't allow it to expire in your hands because if it's expire, you are now an illegal immigrant. So, anything you are doing, your visa shouldn't expire before you switch. No. If you switch, you are done. You are an illegal immigrant. you'll be treated as an illegal immigrant. So whatever you do, your visa should not expire before you switch. Whatever you do, no matter how it is, you have 90 days window. So start preparing today from Africa. Start applying for those small vocational study school. Bulgaria is a hot bed for vocational studies. Bulgaria, Italy, Greece, Finland, they are hotbed. If you apply today, they will reply you tomorrow. It's me that is telling you. So start applying and start arranging yourself so that immediately you get into the country, then your switching is easy. You can do everything within 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Okay, let's go to the real Schengen visa, the cover letter, the planning, the whatever statement of purpose and all that. They are all in WTP. If you are watching me and if you're watching this video, go to the description of this video. When you finish, when you log out, you will see the link to Womiba training. Come there, ask anybody, any members, where can you get Schengen cover letter? I shared more than 13 samples for you guys. So I can't start doing it again. So and again, I pinned it. I pinned it in that group so you can see samples. Everything is easy for you. So I don't know why you people, you can't do, if you can't do it, you pay another person to do it for you. I'm doing students only. I'm doing students. So I don't take job of all these applications. And no, I did it last year and I nearly died. And that's where my eyes go bad. So now I'm doing only students. And it's too much to do students and work application and all that. It's too much. It's a whole lot of mental struggle. So the final thing I want to say is Womiba tech training. So tomorrow I will tell you about Finland digital nomad visa, which is branded to be Finland self-employed visa. Now, I will tell you now why this is the best. With Greece, with Finland, they don't check age. Greece and Finland, they don't check age. If you want to, if Austria will give you digital this thing, but you have to be young. Portugal will give you have to be really young, but not all that young. But Spain said they don't want anything above 30 years. Is now they have reduced it, they have accommodated people that are from 30 years to 40 years. Just like Austria. Austria has Austria tried to soften their own. They accommodated people that are above 40, but they reduced their age point to 5. So that's the struggle for many people that are just this week we are on Wednesday, but 4 people from four young girls told me that they have gotten their digital visa. Yes, I think one person was bold enough to come and say it in WTV, because I normally tell them, whatever you say, if they start disturbing you, is your headache. Because I know Nigerians, they will come and tell you, is anybody successful? You give them the person's number, they will not allow that person to sleep. I know all those tricks. So I don't say anything. So whoever was bold enough to come out and say that they have gotten their own, then that's fine. But 4 girls, I think the oldest one is 31 years. Yes, Erima is 31 years. She just got this week alone. They got digital nomad visa for Portugal. So Portugal, everybody knows that Portugal, has 98% rate. So why can't you do tech if you are young? Although Portugal, if you are above 40 in Portugal, your point will reduce to 5, just like Austria. If you are above 40, your point is 5. But at least some of you that married younger wife, your wife can do it. If your wife is younger than you, so when your wife gets it, then you can tag along as a spouse. If the money is okay, if the money you people are earning in Upwork, because these guys they have been working in Upwork since last year. They are my students. They have been working in Upwork since last year. So they have amassed those kind of wealth and all that. Because if you earn £1,000 back home, do you know how much you're earning a month? You're earning 1.7, 1.5 million a month. So these are young girls. They know all these things better than, because we've been saying it, but people that are above 40, they don't want to shake body. It's not they are trying to do training. So if you are young, you are under 30, you can go to Portugal easily. You can go to Portugal, Spain, Greece, and Slovenia with digital, Lithuania with digital nomad visa easily, because they will give you 20 points for your age if you are under 30. You already scored for your age alone. You already scored 20 points. Then I think Austria will give you 15. Imagine. Then as your degree will give you some between 30 and 35. So the 50 and 55 points, you've already made it with your age and your distance. And these are girls that started working in Upwork and Fiverr since last year. So they have the money, the age is on their side and everything. So my heart goes to people above 40 and people above 50. My heart is with you people. But this your 5 points, you can still make it up with the age of work and experience. Because if you are 40, you must, have experience from your work, because each year of experience is 1 point. So if you've worked for 15 years and you can prove it with pay slip and all that, contract letter and all that, then you can get 15 points for that 15 years of job. Yes, your experience matters. So that's why older people might be successful. And like these young people, if they have age experience. So look into that. Look for a way to manage to assemble your experience. Look for a smart way to assemble your experience. If you can prove, you can prove it to immigration officers, my dear. So it's not about you saying, you have to prove it. Whatever you're doing with immigration, you have to prove it with payslip, contract letter, and all that. So you have to prove it. Oh, don't go and write something and tell them you think it's word of mouth. No, you have to prove it. They want concrete proof, like you've done it where you work. For people that work in government, this is best for you guys. It is best because when you work for governments have a way of giving you contract letter and all that. You are paid, everything, you are in the system, so you can easily prove it. Even teachers that work in school back home, you can prove that you have experience teaching. So you can prove it if you're working for government, because government will give you all those things that you need to. If you prove immigration, look into that easily than you are getting a private company, because NEMA, they don't even trust you guys so much. So when you're bringing something that is not from government, because one thing with government, I don't blame them as well. One thing with government is that they can assess the validity of, or the authenticity, whatever of your, whatever you are presenting. So for instance, a teacher in Lagos State, so she is a staff of Lagos State. So if she has taught in the school, or she has been a Lagos State employed teacher, you can see that she will prove it easily. If she has stayed there for 10 years, she will prove it easily. And even if they are in doubt, they can call Lagos State Education Board and her name will appear. So there's a way. If you are a government worker, local government worker, whatever, you can prove your years of experience easily with information backed up with, checks and balance. So you can prove your age with government if you are working for government. So you don't have any problem. For instance, if you work for government for 20 years, that's 20 points. So you are still like younger people. But you know, I understand what they are doing, why they are doing this. So if you are not young without any experience, so why are you coming to their country? Let's be honest here. Let us be honest with ourselves. You are not young. You don't have any experience, like knowledge that you are going to come and disperse, you know, with their countrymen and women. So why are you coming? You can see. So without experience, age is not in your side. So why are you coming? It's up to you to think about it so you can see. So when we want to call them being racist or all sort of things, we should check. If we are in their shoe, are we going to open their gate for people that are like above 40 without job, without any work experience and all that and all that? So it makes sense if you ask me, although I'm an African, but it makes sense. It makes sense. So because they want you to have experience, they want you to have like have skill. You know, all these things they are doing. You so make sure that when they get you, that you will not be roaming the streets without having any skill to earn money. That's another point you have to factor. Although you might say it's too much, is this and that, is this and that, but sit down and think of it. So if they bring an older person that is 40 something, 45, 42, 40, the person don't have skill, tech skill, and the person cannot even earn money, there's no any skill. So the person will end up in the streets, or the person is squatting with family members. But you know, in this UK, you don't over in this Europe, don't over stay your welcome. That's the way we say it. There's a way they say it, but I think I'm right. Don't overstay your welcome. So be very, very smart with these things. So if you have any question, I will take questions now. Okay, you are doing great, ma. Adebaye Adetu. Hello. Okay. Okay, there's not any question here. If you have any question, you can ask me in the WTP. But let me just say this again. Our tech training is $40 for people outside Africa or outside Nigeria. So, but we have for people inside Nigeria is 40,000, and this is the cheapest you can get. I struggled to make the three people that will be responsible in helping you see reason. So to charge you this money, because obviously everybody's struggling back home. So this is, I can't do it because you can see my eyes, you can see my screen time is already gone, and I still have consultation to do before I wind up, and I still have to come and answer answer some comments in YouTube and in WTP. So, and manage to get numbers of people that have paid, and put it in a Excel spreadsheet and all that. I don't think I will even do it tonight again after consultation, because I'm already tired. That's what I'm saying. So after this thing, somebody will bring a young child from Africa and tell me to come and look for it, or anybody that is living in UK. We are just here paying bills, but with your tech skill, that's the best thing that you can do for yourself. It's 40,000 naira or $40. You can come to WTP and pay, or you check the description box. The link is there. You can come and pay and join us. We are starting on 24th. Yes, the time and the time agreement is already certain. I will say it's certain now. So we have a date 24th. We are starting. So, but 21st we'll stop the registration and all that. So that's it. If you have any question, Any further question you can ask. Promise Zero. Hello, Adeboye Adetutu. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate your comment. So, if today is your first day of seeing my face, don't make it your last. And again, do subscribe. I'm begging you. I get all the free things and I tell you the way it is. I don't want to tell you that you will not suffer when you come here because all these questions, I don't understand it. I don't want to give you some high expectation and you come here, you become depressed. So don't do it. It's hard from the beginning. That's fact. Ask anybody. It's hard. It's normally hard. It's not easy. So can you just subscribe? Can you give us a thumbs up, please? And God bless you. Let's go to WTP now. After my consultation, I will come there and see what I can still do. My screen time has gone. At least the day my doctor will see me in this YouTube, I think they will say that I'm mad the way I'm using this my eyes after surgery. So now you can go now and subscribe and pay your money for the tech training. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much and thank you for sticking with me. Don't forget, subscribe. Don't make it your last day. Don't ever make it your last day. I want to see you. I appreciate you and I know you are smart. You will internalize all these things I have said and plan your life smoothly. There's no don't come and suffer. It's not worth it. But know the truth so you can, marry your expectations well. Marry your expectations well. Marry it well. It's not easy. So, guys, I'll be signing out here. And if today is your first day, don't make it your last. Bye bye. Have a very good night. I will see you in WTP now. Let me come and answer some questions I have not answered. So, see you guys. See you guys.